Yeah, good afternoon and welcome to Security 247 on Echo 89.7 FM. What a cool weather! What an amazing weather! I'm very sure that a whole lot of us woke up this morning to the great rain, the beautiful rain. Wherever you are, I want to say please drive safe and stay safe. If this is your first time of joining me on this show, I want to say thank you. Don't forget, like I always tell my listeners, that this show is powered by Lagos State Government, and every Saturday we are here at 3 p.m. to educate you and inform you as to security situation in Lagos and its environment. So today, if you are joining me for the first time, I want to say welcome. My name is Richard Amuwa. I'm the lead host here. Patience Ushinaki was here last week with our guest discussing issues around child safeguarding. Hopefully Bolaji will join me later today if he's here. But today I'm going to be discussing something seriously, something that I know that we all need to know, and that is driving safe in Lagos and its environment. Why am I particular about Lagos State? Lagos State is my primary concern, and wherever we are, we need to know that we need to do the right thing. So driving safe, even when I planned that I'm going to be discussing this for over weeks, but one thing keep coming up. I want to say now it's raining, and a lot of us think that because it's raining and the road is free, as a result of that we need to drive carelessly, and we enjoy the way our car sounds while we are driving. And a lot of us drive like we are on a car race. That's ladies and gentlemen, if you listen to me right now, you are driving. This is the right time for you to drive slowly, because the friction of the road and your tire might not be that strong if you brake, if you are speeding. And again, don't forget that a lot of the road are littered with diesels and oil over the weeks. And when it rains, what that means that if you try to brake, you're going to hit yourself and you're going to might cause some accident that might send you to jail. When Lagos State government came up with some streets where we need to drive safe, we need to drive safe in all the streets, but when a kilometer was given to us, a lot of us complained, and I asked myself, why are we complaining? For those of us who have visited, who have traveled and have seen how it works in other countries, the greatest thing a citizen of American or UK fears is road traffic. Traffic of offending the road laws. But in Nigeria, I think we take it for granted. I'm going to say again, thank you to Mr. Governor for what he's doing. And I know he said it last year in December when there was a meeting, committee meeting with Mr. Governor, with Lagos State Security Trust Fund and all the security agencies in Lagos. It says that very soon, every road, there are going to be camera on every road in Lagos right now. The one that amazed me was last week, Saturday, I was at Echo, Tomiland Bridge, and I was going between 60, 70, 80, 60, 70, 75. And I was seeing a lot of people going beyond that speed limit. And I was asking myself, does that mean that these people are not seeing the big signboard saying the kilometer you need to run here is 80 kilometers? And with all the jingles from all the radio stations on social media that Lagos State government is putting out, is that they are not saying it. Please, I'm saying it here on radio here, and I'm saying it to all the agencies. Please, I think we need to take road enforcement seriously. To every last man listening to me right now, I want to say thank you for what you are doing. To every policeman on the road right now enforcing road traffic, because if you go to a World Health Organization, One of the most common causes of death is road accidents across the world. Just there was a fatal accident in Agege here. We all know Agege Bridge the way it is. Especially if you are going towards, if you are coming from Ogba and you are going towards Abulegba, there are this sharp bend, and automatically you are supposed to slow down. But a big truck inside the rain, coming with speed, hit the cobweb and fell to the crowd under the bridge. I am going to say this especially to truck drivers. I live and work in Lagos. I move around a lot. Since after that bridge was built, a lot of truck comes through Charity Road and enter Fagba and come through College Road, going through toll gates. I can tell you, if you're my listener right now, for those of us that live in that area, if you see the way those truck drivers drive, it's not right. And it's so funny that we have security agencies on the road, on the same route. I've said it time without number, and I will keep saying it, that there's no way we can continue like this. There's no way. There's no way we can continue. A whole lot of truck drivers today, they are very young. To me, I would say they have nothing to lose. They are very impatient. They intimidate the small vehicles, and they are very, very unfriendly. Guys, for the past 3 weeks, I have a project I'm doing around Redeem, that Mowe of Father. For the past 3-4 weeks, there are practically accidents on that route every Saturday on Otedola Bridge. Is it Akala Bridge? That long bridge. If you look at the causes of those accidents, what are the causes? Overspeeding, impatient, bad vehicles, unserviceable vehicles, unfriendly drivers, too much in a hurry. And I ask myself, that road, I know that people drive 100, 120, 130. I don't go beyond 80. The question here that Bolaji and I are going to be discussing today is it that we don't want to have a self-compliance. We are waiting for government to enforce the law, the rule when it comes to your life. Bolaji, good morning. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Richard. Good afternoon, Lagos State.
I'm not sure I even said good morning to them. This is my show today. Good afternoon. Making life easy for themselves. If you see the accident that happened today, Bolaji, at Agege overhead bridge, the truck fell. He saw the sharp bend. I'm very sure it's not the first time he's been taking that vehicle. And again, because of this guy, it's raining, they would have taken Paraga. Or taking all those things they take. So how do we, as people, without being forced by LASMA or by police, have a self-compliance with the law? Look at Tomiland Bridge, 80%, 80 kilometers per hour. I was there last week on Sunday. Bro, I was driving 75, 60, 80.
You'll be the slowest.
Bro, the only vehicle following me, 1 or 2 following me, are the people observing this stuff. And I ask myself, why are we like this? Anyway, Bolaji, before you, for those of you just joining for the first time, Bolaji is my co-host. He's not been here for some time because he's been very busy with some things outside our program. So, Bolaji, how are you doing today?
Very well, thank you, boss.
Nice having you back.
Thank you, Mr. Richard.
Thank you so much. So today we're discussing driving safe, or safe driving, or whatever how we put it. So talking about driving safe, you're a driver too, Bolaji.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to say is that we are too much in a hurry in Lagos State. We are too much in a hurry. Because we live in Jerusalem and we work in Jericho. Because we live in Mowe and we work on the island. Because we live in Ibafor, we live in Ifo, we live in Bakba, and we work on the island. We are too much in a hurry. A commercial driver will not even stop for you very well. He expects you to jump into the vehicle. And when you want to come down, the same thing. You understand? And we are just too much in a hurry in Lagos. And year in, year out, what have you done differently? We are still bustling, we are still hustling, we are still waking up early, we are still sleeping late, we are still dying young. Our life expectancy still remain is still cutting short. Do you understand? So Lagosians, please take it easy. You see, it takes you to be alive to have enjoyed everything you are working for. I said something when we were on Traffic FM.
Yeah.
You cannot be dead and be right. You cannot be dead. In fact, you cannot be severely injured and be right. Do you understand? So we are too much in a hurry. And that is what I see as our problem in Lagos State. Unfortunately, the law enforcement officers that are supposed to enforce the law rather take it as an avenue to make money.
That's so sad.
Starting from when driver's license is being done. Go to Ikeja, close to the general hospital. You meet people on the road who does not have any legal or official affiliation with road safety or VIO or the government body in charge of driver's license. They are the ones that will collect money from you. They are the ones that will help you get date for capture. That's even because government made it so electronic. Before, you could stand there and get driving license. That is foundationally where we begin to water down our driving standard and what is supposed to be the culture of safety while driving.
Thank you, Bolaji. I want us to dwell on that for a minute. But before then again, let me quickly welcome our listeners. For those of you just joining us for the first time, Security 247 on Echo 89.7 is powered by Lagos State Government, and we will continue to do justice to what we are sent to do, educate you and help you to understand that you need to do the right thing. Bolaji, you said something about the way people drive. It's obvious that 99% of Lagosians do not go through training school.
Okay.
They don't understand what is called road friendly. They don't understand what it means to get to a major junction and you stop. They don't understand what we call offside when you come to T junction, and there this yellow big mark that whoever gets there first, you stop and give room for So when I see people drive, maybe because I went through driving school, and not just driving school, I went to the theory, I went to the practical, and I'm teaching it in the classroom and here on radio. I just realized that a lot of people, not just because they are impatient, like you said, they live in Jericho and work in Jerusalem. Not because of that, because they don't even understand. And you said it. How did they get their license? I keep saying it. The first time I followed a friend of mine outside this country to go and just see what is being done to get a license, bro.
Oh, of course.
It took the guy.
So when you commit traffic offense in a sane environment, the first thing they do is they withdraw your license.
Exactly.
It's not because they want to deny you the license, but they knew something is wrong with you and your driving culture.
You could even lose your job.
So you could lose your life. You understand? Even much more beyond job. So the first thing they do is that they my colleague told me in US, oh sorry, you can drive. You can drive. We did international driver's license. He said, sorry, you can drive it. You can't use it here. That was in North Carolina. If you commit traffic offense, they withdraw your license, thereby stop you from driving. You dare not go and drive another vehicle without a license, even if there are 100 vehicles.
This is serious, and I want to get our listeners to join me, because what happened in Agege today is uncalled for. What happened in Kara, on Kara Road Bridge, is uncalled for. What happened on that Kara, Tedola Bridge, is uncalled for in Lagos. Lagos State government is spending so much and doing so much, yet people just feel that they want to do their own. Let's open this line right now. 0805 897. Avoid distraction. Stop using your phone, when you drive. I know, but that is a distraction. That, I don't know which adjective to use. For a lot of driver, it's a temptation to use phone while driving.
Mr. Richard.
A lot of people are already under the influence of alcohol and drugs.
Oh yeah.
Publicly.
Yes.
Go to so many.
If you go to so many places, you see them sell drinks, sachet, afenuja, alomo, kuboko, call it all sort of names, publicly to drivers on wheels.
And we see these things.
Koro, according to my instructor, he said koro for daylight.
Okay, another one I see again is overloading, and there's FRSC everywhere.
And when they see them,
Exactly.
what do they do?
Nothing.
So the thing is, no blames here. We are talking about the problem. Since I've been a baby,
Yeah.
I've been hearing about a particular organization. They say reform since I was a child, and up till now, and every boss of that organization that come will always say reform, and I wonder what they have been reforming since I was a child.
Okay, but
That's the typical Nigerian
like I
citizen,
said
unfortunately.
like I said earlier, please avoid distractions such as using phone while driving. Leave enough space between you and the vehicle in front of you, especially now that it's raining. What we do here, we drive bumper to bumper. English,
because we don't want
express to enter. And
particularly the yellow buses.
And I need to say it again. Not just the yellow buses, even the keke marwa.
Oh yeah.
I think somebody need to do something about
Okay,
this.
so government has
And Korope.
many places you see Marwa running.
Yeah.
Their roads, government has banned them from working. Okay, government has banned Marwa tricycle.
Yeah.
From operating along. I think I'm not very sure. Let me not call numbers now. I used to know it when it was fresh, along that route. But because of these union people who are collecting money and remitting to who they are remitting to, they will not let it be enforced.
But I think we need to try as much to bring the commissioner of transport.
Oh
also.
yes, oh yeah, and it's not even just to bring in. It is to make this thing work. Guess what? When I was in service, whenever we are coming and we see hold up on the road, the moment a clump of yellow bus drivers sees a soldier pursuing one vehicle, I give you 30 seconds. Everywhere as congested as Yaropaja can be, as congested as CMS can be, as congested as Abramadesoya can be, as congested as Oshodi can be. Let a soldier in uniform come down and clear the traffic. Guess what? Everybody knows what to do. Even when it doesn't talk, I've experienced it severally. They know what to do. Where they're supposed to park, don't stop where they're not supposed to stop. They will align. That is to say, they know.
So something is wrong somewhere.
And guess what? In that same place that a soldier has gone to do that magic, there are 40, 50 other law enforcement officers there.
Standing there just doing what? Watching.
Sitting and even dining with them.
So the question I ask sometimes, because I have seen last man officers shaking hand with somebody who is who is doing something wrong.
May I even shock you? Majority of those people you just mentioned have their brother, cousins, and whoever driving commercial vehicle. For them, if you want to hear this story, go to Oshodi, go and do your intelligence around the
Okay, guys, the question is for our callers 0805 897.
You don't even horn.
Yes, that's school area.
Yes.
Educational area.
Yes.
But you know that people in Lagos State, they were fighting against the fact that government is helping to stop bad driving.
In fact, the driver carrying students drive rough. Drivers of school buses drive rough. I've stopped one on the road.
Let's pick this call. Let's pick. Yeah. Come again. We didn't hear that well. Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes. Go ahead. Repeat yourself again.
Yeah. I said until how they take over this Lagos state as now take over this country as president. Without that, you will see everywhere Lagos explodes with all this Korokoro Keke or wherever because of all these people that are collecting money. If I can just stop people on the visit of roads, you want to collect money on the visit of roads when people are driving. Then is that some of them purposely calling the roads for them to do what? Who all the Korokoro be collecting money. And which is not done. Why is it like that? Yes, because Jagaba is always do.
It's okay. Thank you so much. But like I always say, driving safe, also drive safe. One thing we need to do is to obey traffic law. No, we must follow speed limit, traffic signal, and the right of way rules. How many of us even know the right of way rules? That's the question. No. I've said it. Go to Ibadan. Do you know those commercial vehicles in Ibadan? You see those baba? He will tell you, Ibaido Bamileni. They know when to enter the junction, you know, all those ring roads. A lot of us here in Lagos, we don't even know the right of ways. They don't know. So please, to drive safe in Lagos, I think for me, Lagos State did not create LASMA just for fun, because it's spending so much money on this agency. No, let's pick the call, please. Okay, so it's very important for LASMA to know what to do. But again, after LASMA, what of FRSC? Because FRSC operates inside Lagos.
Can I say something?
Please do.
If you go to Oshodi, you will hear what people say about LASMA. I'm not going to say it here. Anybody who wants to know this, go and do your intel around Oshodi. There are some particular LASMA people in certain areas. Lagosians know them very well. When they pass, you hear what they say about them.
Okay, let me quickly pick this call. Hello, good afternoon. Yes, sir, your name and where you calling me from, sir? Your name and where you calling us from? Okay. Okay, go ahead, sir. Mr. Nissan.
Okay, so I think I find your topic very interesting. And when I want to say one of the reasons why we have poor driving is bad enforcement. I also would like to say that we also need to raise awareness of people. When you're mentioning something like the association mentioning, and you're saying right of way and all that, we also need to sensitize people about having what they call the federal highway. And then the federal highway perform on stage.
But the question is, bro, hold on. Let's have a discussion. Hold on. Hold on. If everyone that goes, I wish you can listen. Can you listen to me? I want us to talk, bro. Everyone that goes through driving school,
Of course, that's what we go there to do.
Must have that paper, must have that document.
You go know.
So how come people don't have it? How come people don't go through it?
That's what we go there to do.
So we find ourselves in the cultural,
Now,
people don't take it as a norm, but it's not a norm.
It's not a norm.
Driving should be our principle. The moment you are behind the wheel, the safety of the pedestrians
Safety of the innocent people.
is in your hands.
Exactly.
So now, if we put all those in perspective, and government should sensitize citizens, we need to do more jingles, more awareness. Then the enforcement is key. I'm talking language now. Most people know that 80 kilometers per hour. I see people driving speed.
Exactly. I saw it too, bro.
When they go and collect what is it, they find out that they are owing to the government. So I feel if we enforce all that, you see all these things we are saying.
Yeah. Hello.
okay. So,
Hello. Oh, sorry. Please do call back. You want to call 0805-897-5897. Security 247 on Echo 89.7 FM, powered by Lagos State Government. And Bolaji, sorry, I think I'm loving this because it's for them. Hello. Hello. Oh, so sorry. My producer will get it right. Okay, Bolaji, you want to say something?
okay, so let me tell us about the dynamics of enforcement.
Yeah.
The dynamics of enforcement.
As a military retired.
Now, there are some enforcements that are detrimental. In the sense that if you do this, this becomes your punishment. There are. Do you have a go?
Yes, please, let's. Hello. Oh no. Network. Sorry, keep trying, guys.
Enforcement is supposed to be detrimental. Like I was saying about other countries.
Yeah.
They will seize your driving license.
Lose your
you
job
get
too.
an attorney.
Yes.
Your attorney will file for you to go back to driving school because they knew something was wrong where you started. You have to go back to driving school. A driving school again will find you worthy.
Okay, hold on. Can we say Lagos State is not doing enough
Lagos
in terms of
is.
enforcement?
Lagos is.
Okay.
But the government, don't forget that the lawmakers are not the law implementers.
Guys, you can call on WhatsApp too. Please call us on WhatsApp or send message. We really want you to be part of this discussion because this is the first leg. We're going to do the second or third leg. Hopefully, guys, this is a major issue in Lagos. Go ahead.
You know, the Lagos State House of Assembly can make a law.
Yeah.
They are not the ones to implement it. We depend on the police and other law enforcement agencies and LASTMA and others to implement
The laws.
the laws.
Yeah.
Now, how do we then, what's the synergy between the lawmakers?
Okay, let me pick the call. This is a WhatsApp call. Hello, sir. Let me turn the volume of your radio set, sir. Yes, we can hear you. Turn down the volume of your radio set. Okay, go ahead, sir. Your name and where calling us from. Okay. Okay, go ahead, sir.
My contribution to this is the problem is from the officials, not the people. The police there, the last man, the road safety, they are corrupt to the core. We discover that policemen will be standing and some people will be collecting money on their behalf. So yes, you are pressing your own that this commercial vehicle should leave the road.
Mm-hmm.
The policemen will know you as if
Mm-hmm.
guys.
Right.
So